Marine species in Hawaii, like the monk seals, are protected under both federal and state laws and regulations. The manner in which these violations are investigated and subsequently prosecuted are different because of this. With these types of investigations, either the NOAA Office of Law Enforcement or DoCare, my agency, takes the lead in investigating these violations depending on the overall circumstances. In one of the cases that you, the media, reported earlier this week, NOAA Office of Law Enforcement is already investigating. NOAA has nationwide capacity, and since the couple who admitted touching the seal had already left Hawaii for another state, OLE took the lead. Going forward, DoCare officers have been instructed to investigate cases of wildlife harassment and to refer them to county prosecutors for prosecution. Our officers cover more than 700 miles of shoreline in addition to millions of acres of state land. We cannot be everywhere at every time. And as a result, we rely on witnesses who report when people are too close or are harassing our wildlife. Because of this, I strongly encourage people to download the free DLNR tip app on their smartphone. We know from activity of the past 2 weeks that many people are very concerned about those who are not following the law when they are around our wildlife, especially monk seals and turtles. Over the past 2 weeks, from our DLNR smartphone tip app, we have received 31 tips regarding monk seal harassment, mainly focused on the 2 cases that are known to the media, that involving the couple from Kauai and the single male individual. We also had 10 tips come in regarding turtle harassment, mainly people who are either swimming, touching, or feeding turtles, and 2 tips regarding people pursuing spinner dolphins. Lastly, I just want to remind the public that you can call the DoCare hotline at 643-DLNR or the NOAA Marine Wildlife Hotline at 888-256-9840 if you observe harassment of our protected species. Remember, it could take some time for the authorities to arrive on scene. So if the harassment does not stop, please provide any video or photos to law enforcement when they arrive, or please send it and report it via the tip app. Thank you.
Our top message today is to please view protected marine wildlife responsibly and respectfully by keeping a safe distance away. That means 10 feet for sea turtles, 50 feet for Hawaiian monk seals, 50 yards for dolphins and small whales, and 100 yards for humpback whales. As Chief Radula explained, many of these marine animals are protected by both state and federal laws. And on the federal side, there's the Marine Mammal Protection Act and the Endangered Species Act. And these laws are put into place to protect and conserve populations for generations to come. Hawaiian monk seals, in particular, are critically endangered. There are only about 1,400 individuals left in the population. And these laws, under these laws, it is illegal to harass or harm protected marine wildlife. So if you see them on the beach or in the ocean, please do not approach or do anything that will change their behavior. You can find our viewing guidelines, our rules, and other related resources on the NOAA Fisheries website, fisheries.noaa.gov, and on the Pacific Islands region page. And we encourage you all to familiarize yourself with this information and to even go a step further and be the ambassador that these species need in order to be protected. We do know that when you're out in the ocean and you see these animals, it can be a very exciting experience, and you want to document that experience. And you can get a great picture to post on social media while also being respectful of the wildlife, respectful of the local culture, and also following the law. If you're trying to get a selfie of a sea turtle or a monk seal on the beach, you can do that from a safe distance. And you can also have the chance to document or share this experience online for people to see. But keeping it at a safe distance will also allow you the opportunity to capture some of the beautiful landscape that the Hawaii has here in the background. We'll continue to work with our partners and the community on trying to enhance our management and conservation strategies for these species. Help us protect them. Be the ambassador. Keep our protected marine wildlife safe by not approaching and being respectful. Thank you.